All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Katanagatari, episode 8.
All right.
Sister's dead.
Yep. Rest in peace.
The narrator didn't lie to us.
The narrator did not lie.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're going to have to live with this.
You are indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's next? Because I could imagine it might seem like a bit of a lull after the excitement of the previous episode.
Yeah, you were used as a sword in a way that I'm not even sure it's fully hit you yet. I mean, I'm sure it has.
Right,
but has it really?
I would,
you know?
In some ways, I want this next one to be a slower episode because I would love to see a bit more just sort of aftermath and like their interactions, and if there's any extra color to their peaceful times together as a result of what happened in the previous episode.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Shichika has any kind of resentment for the mission as a whole, and a little bit of being brought out in this way. Although I don't think he's the kind of person that would, but it would be interesting to see if a tinge of it gets brought up, or even if Togame like incorrectly sees it as that.
Right, because the way that he deals with his emotions is definitely not what Togame is used to with regards to people.
I think what most people would be used to.
Right, yeah, and this is not something that he's ever had to deal with before.
True.
So
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Owari. We're here.
At the end, but it's not the end. Oh. Yeah, that is indeed.
No sense of taste and totally can't read the atmosphere.
That's my house.
Yeah.
We're here. And it matches our clothes perfectly.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, she did get a haircut, and
yeah.
like, killing his sister was a big step for Shichika.
This is cool.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now she's resting on his lap.
Ha! Yes. I mean, you really popped off. You did not stop.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just wow, that mansion looks gaudy. It was like, oh my god!
Holy shit! Yeah.
Whoever had that as horrible taste, no taste even.
Yep.
Attention seeking. Who the? Okay, that was a good joke. That was amazing.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Princess whatever. Yeah. Don't disrespect her. Yeah. Did Hite whatever, you know?
He just mispronounces it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. The hair.
Just
conceal, don't feel.
Face of stone.
Bitch better have some info. Give me what you owe me.
You didn't tell me the whole time. You bitch.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a statement. No, you won't.
Bitch, whore, cut.
Yeah, that's just how we say hello.
Exactly. Yeah, enough with the greetings. You were right. Wow. Probably because of you. Mm-hmm. His face of like... He thinks he got away with it. Oh, that's great. This track again, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have expected it here.
Ooh. Swordsmith. Wait. Biori? Is this an actual, like, Japanese name pun that I actually kind of get? What the hell? What?
Well, okay. Let me guess that's one of the swords. That's for my own self-defense.
Who's the time traveler that went and got a 20th century
we had full plate
sidearm
sword. You know, so...
No, I'm aware.
Dual Smith & Wesson sword? That's...
No, but I mean, one of the guns was way more modern than the other. I was just going to say.
I bet it wasn't looking close
enough. Yeah. One of them was a 6-shooter. The other one was not. Oh.
No, it's not that. I mean, I do want you to do that, but that's not it.
He's also wearing a mask, so it might be hard to see anything. Ladies, if you're tired and you do this, and your man is constantly like, let me do something to help and stuff, and you don't let him, immediately turns. Probably because her breathing changed, you know.
Yep.
Her heart fluttered.
She was making such a fuss about it before it happened.
No, see, Emonzemon's a great guy. Like,
yeah,
he's a good guy.
He's like, compensating for his master.
Exactly. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. That's nice, actually, because there's 2 of them. You know what I mean? It's obviously that they're referring to her, but the idea that in some ways maybe Shichika is actually the most dangerous person to her.
Sure.
Even if she's the greatest enemy, you know? Nice. Okay.
Traveling merchant?
Like some kind of automaton?
Oh.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not something living. Oh. No, it's not gonna kill it. Yeah.
Oh. And respects the life of an animal. Right, so it's sound and sight based.
Right. Something like that.
Well, because it determines that the sound's nature is, Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strike from above. That's actually the best spot.
Yeah. Its joints probably aren't good for vertical defense.
Oh, inside it?
The doll is the sword.
Yeah, okay. Emonzemon.
Oh.
Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, cool. I'm making a bold declaration about my future. Attend it elsewhere. Yeah, why are you so focused on this after losing so many of your number? You will learn historical truth
of why exactly ninja never do one-to-one upfront confrontation.
Holy shit, he's so fucking cool. I've got a long life to live, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Saw that coming. Oh, and he actually cracked the sword. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. I like that he didn't talk a big game at the beginning. He actually, like, did something first.
Yeah, that is a Western sword, yeah. You can judge his fencing, you know?
Well, I mean, it's already awful.
His immediate stance was pretty decent, right? Just have it amongst the rest of the junk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, exactly what she did with the guns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just a semi-auto. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's bad when you've never heard of a ninja corps.
Oh yeah.
That means they're so fucking good that none of them were ever caught.
That or the person's just making shit up.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
You are already dead.
Damn.
All right.
I mean, we already liked him on Zemon, but now we... fuck. He's... I'm interested in you, and you seem to be connected to her, so I'm trying to learn about her
Right.
in order to get to know you better.
But if you want, I can just not be interested in you. That works too.
Yeah.
They're acting out.
Baka!
Well, oh, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! Helps.
Yeah.
My man is not a schemer, you know.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah. Good job. See, look at this one on the left, specifically.
Yeah, it's...
Wait, have we upgraded to them just sleeping together? Did they have their own beds before this, or are they now just...
They were probably sleeping together.
They were, I think they were, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a point where they weren't. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I do the cutting. I love this. Now that he's not there, She's like, yep, carry me any way you want. Or no, carry me the specific way that I want.
Yep.
All the time.
But you're also clumsy as fuck.
You're also resting on my three-dimensional...
Right. That change in her voice.
Just smack dab in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Now rip my clothes off.
No, clothes are very, very special. No ripping. And just falls into a pit.
Yeah.
Damn, those 4 legs. And then just continues on.
Yep. And specifically knew how to jump to the other side of it.
It's probably regenerating energy.
Sure. No, it's for fighting against swords.
Mm-hmm. Cheerio. Oh, no, okay. I love that this episode has been leading into her evil side, you know?
Yeah.
So now when she's scheming, she has to be like, ha 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 ha, yes, ha ha.
I don't know. It's more like your schemes have been supplementing his swordsmanship.
I mean, in some ways, her scheme has already defeated him.
Sure.
Oh.
Guess when the enemy has 4 arms, it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. Whoa.
All right.
General Kenobi!
Yeah. Hello there.
Nice. Only the limbs. Okay, that's... Oh, shit!
The doll is indeed the sword.
Ah, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Whoa. Uh-huh.
What, did you learn that last episode?
Yeah. Yeah, go off, music!
Until I met you.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You see me as a human, yeah.
Nice.
And nice. And
that's
Biorigo
cool.
actually has the heterochromia thing kind of like Togame as well.
What?
It's gonna start flying. Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay. This track's going hard.
I mean, it's been like 3 or 4. Yeah. Okay. It's losing altitude, yeah. Yeah.
Ah, right, because it's a cloudy day.
Nice, yeah.
Cool.
Nice, and he saved it, yeah.
Yep, and then you put it in the bag and it won't be able to get its fuel back.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Right before the rain, nice. Yep.
Mm-hmm. How else would a doll have been, going for this for so long, yeah.
Ah, Togame's, thinking like a viewer.
Yep.
100%.
勝つと思えば運命はそうなるとか言うつもりだろう。違うな。運命は自分で言い張るものだ。
There is no fate, only what we make. That is a good idea, yeah. You missing how I said how I was a doll until just a little while ago?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
He gets in like a stance.
It's interesting though because of the different color eyes though for the doll. It's a possibility it could be connected in some ways to some of our current characters. Like Togame. Oh. Yeah, and kill him. Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Oh. Wait! Just goes a mile away. Oh!
Awesome.
Very cool.
All right, so this is it. We finally discovered concretely how the Maniwa or Maniwani corpse is best utilized. It's when there's a super strong opponent that beats the shit out of one of them or more. And we get those approximately every 4 episodes, as the pattern is so far. And it sets up the person as a badass, just like Togame said. They play their underdog role, and they do it well. Awesome.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done. And that way we can keep the one that is supposedly the best one, or the best 2, actually.
In hiding.
In the background, and not actually focus on that there, because one of them is information gathering based, and the other one is just the strongest, theoretically.
Right.
So there's that.
Which still might not be saying much.
Yeah, exactly. But, cool. This episode focused a lot on the dynamics of Hite and Togame, but then also on the dynamics of our main 2 characters, in that, hey, Shichika, you know what it means now to be more than just a sword, to being a sword with a human soul. The idea that you were told originally by your father that you need only be a sharp blade, meaning, are you an effective team? You know?
Are you still an effective team?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think this is probably my favorite episode since the episode where Nanami was introduced as the monster in episode 4.
Oh, sure.
Like this one just feels like it really gets the characters, and it's a nice like touchstone on how far they've come, you know, both individually, as a couple, you know, like it's great.
Yeah, I feel like this is an episode that really focuses on the milestone of the journey thus far and the growth and changes that they've gone through on this journey.
And it worked that into the fight, which makes me inherently more interested in the fight, even though, and they even kind of commented on it, like, those fights probably weren't too interesting, you know, back when I was just like that doll, right? It's like,
exactly.
Wow, okay, yes, you're right, and thank you. I appreciate having that be said out loud, you know, right?
Yeah.
But no, then we have this, and it's like, he's fighting his old self. Of course, it'd be both difficult, but then also, like, complicated.
Weirdly, like in some ways fulfilling to realize that part of you no longer exists. Now,
Right.
you're still gonna feel things for the doll, not just because you saw it shed a tear, or maybe you believe it you saw it shed a tear because then the rain came afterwards. So it's was that just a raindrop that hit right at the perfect time and you missed it?
Did we have tears literally be lost in the rain? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that not everything has to be a Blade Runner references if people cry and then rain comes.
Totally.
Afterwards. But yes, I'm with you. I thought about it as well.
With the whole man-made things that might be human and all that stuff. Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
It's
iconic
thematically parallel at the very least, even if it's not an intentional reference or anything.
And we even had some more, references of the modern variety with the fucking guns and the
I mean, hey,
chambers.
Okay. With the kinds of swords that we've had so far in this show called Sword Story, absolutely there had to be guns at some point. Like I'm actually kind of surprised it took this long, because if we have a person who's a sword, a suit of armor that's a sword, a doll that's a sword, right? We have all these different things that are not swords that are swords. The classic thing in any kind of samurai movie is, when does the person with the gun come, right? And just need to be defeated or whatever, right? That's
because they're the abomination that comes.
Yeah, the abomination, the antithesis to the warrior code and all of that stuff, right? And so naturally, the person who has the guns in this case
is the most dislikable character for Togame,
right?
Or unliked or disliked,
And they were like, no, that's our greeting.
They actually said that.
They actually said it.
The episode was funny. I definitely do like the idea that Shichika is now focused on his emotions, because up until recently, most of the kills that he's been making are things that he's comfortable doing underneath the orders of Togame.
Right.
But he's not addressing the one that just happened last episode.
Nope.
In that one might have rattled his emotions specifically. Or no, it definitely did. It's it wasn't until he noticed that he was looking at himself in this way that it's
I'm different.
Yeah. And that's rather interesting, because if we look at this story from the standpoint of him being a sword, if the sword starts to question essentially why they're being used in this way, if they gain emotions in that regard, that might become an ineffective sword eventually. And then Togame will have to question basically whether or not, Shichika, do I need a sword that actually, even remotely questions anything that I tell them to do,
So kind of not quite directly related to that, but kind of, and this could totally be wrong because they have given the names of all 12 of the perfected deviant blades and all that stuff. But there's that part of me that wants to have it end up being a twist that the martial art itself is one of the 12 perfected deviant blades.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, oh no, what are you talking about? That this is a twist? Yes, we've been saying that Shichika is a sword this entire time.
I mean, that totally feels like it would be the kind of thing that could happen,
And Togame collected him a long time ago, but she's not going to give him up.
Yeah.
There
could be.
She's going to keep this one.
There could be some sweet things that they go with this. There could be some schemes with what they go through with this.
Sure.
There's also just the angle in which Hite is calling out the devious evil of Togame, and yet, Togame is doing this to essentially secure her seat in the next stage of things politically. Collecting all these swords is kind of like a nice, gesture as far as it would be to the show.
Oh yeah, pretty grand. Like just the 8 that you already have, that's damn impressive.
Right, but the idea that it has to be all 12, it has to be this, I feel like has some implications to it.
That feels like it's the going the extra mile. Like I'm gonna wow you. Yes, I did actually go out there and get the avatar and bring him back, even though you weren't actually thinking that I would do it. Right? Like it's here you go, whole kit and caboodle with a bow and everything on top. Like there you go. Right now grant me whatever wish I want, basically, because I just gave you the impossible.
Yeah. Given that. We saw a lot more familiarity between the two of them as well.
We did.
A lot of physical familiarity.
Lots of allusions to like we're gonna
sleeping together. You're gonna stay up all night. Lots of little jokes and stuff and things like that definitely felt like they were there for the fan artists and for the shippers and stuff like that.
But it could also be the thing of at what point did they start banging? It's really unclear. Like somewhere along the way,
she just wants a really sharp sword.
I mean, maybe not sharp. Yes, penetration needs to happen, but it's not about.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure.
That was abundantly clear.
Yeah. She's just keeping him. She's just using a whetstone. Just
you need to lubricate your steel and your blades to make sure that they don't rust.
All right, let's get out of horny jail now. Since I brought us there, I take full responsibility for that. But
like there's not really
that's
much.
Actually, like really happening. We are seeing developments of their relationship, and while we, don't know what kind of show this is with regards to where they'll end up developing that, I do think that there's some conflict that could come about of this, like seeing Togame almost get that, like, I'm almost there, I'm almost done it, like
yes, but at the same time, like she's blushing when he's like, hey, do you want me to carry you and stuff? Do you want me to carry you like this?
Oh, she clearly likes him.
Yes, very much so. And that's I think, like, the banter and stuff between the two of them is probably what blows me away so much about this episode comparatively to other episodes, and even episode 4, because with episode 4 it was super engaging all throughout, but the thing is it did that because a lot of it was through like tension, right? Where it's like, oh god, what's going to happen? It turned into a horror episode, right?
Right. And a lot of it didn't focus actually on Togame and Shichika.
Whereas with this, there were a lot of different things that happened all throughout the episode, and yet I was very much there for all of it, right? Like it didn't feel like there was any amount of the episode that felt like padded really, other than maybe little bits of the fight. But even then, this was one of the more meaningful fights that we've had in the show thus far. So I'm not exactly complaining, right? Like that if you were gonna have a fight be a bit longer, that would be this one. And even then, I think it's actually kind of short compared to some of the other fights we've had. So yeah. And just seeing all the different like ways that they express their affection for each other, with the different ways that they, he carries her, or all that kind of stuff. It's sweet. It's adorable.
Yeah. Does Togame see him as a human though?
She did wonder, like, why are you treating that doll special? And the whole idea of, well, I guess it is a sword after all. That was nice.
Yeah. But the idea that the doll saying human recognized triggered this. Something that she's never initiated in a way that made him think that way before this point.
Although, to be fair, Togame is a very self-focused person. Not to say that she's necessarily selfish, although I think that wouldn't be inaccurate.
I mean, her whole goal here is a very selfish one. Yeah, she's ambitious.
Yeah. So the idea of her not entirely getting something that would be so inundated in his life and the way he was raised in his upbringing, and not seeing himself as a human, that might be something that she feels a bit removed from, and not feels removed from, wouldn't even be necessarily be entirely aware of, because she's not the type of person to ask him about how he felt growing up on the island and being trained to just be a sword and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
I liked the bit of where they found the gold bars or what have you.
And they just threw them away.
Like, who cares about that? Let's find the workshop. So whatever it is, it's more valuable than gold.
Right.
Which is very interesting.
Also, even though we know that Shichika is like crazy strong, it is still funny to see him just sort of like pick up a suitcase, throw it away, and then we realize it was full of solid gold. And he just hucked it like, 30 feet without really,
easy
thinking about it.
I thought he was going to huck it like half a continent.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a joke, but
no, he hucks it so far that then it cuts to the Maniwa corpse, and they're like, okay, so the next plan is pastes one of them, and they're like, oh, fuck.
I do like the way in which Imonzaemon is kind of built up and kind of revealed this episode to being who he is, because it's not just that he's dutiful to Hite, it's that she kind of has used him in the worst way, like how Togame is using Shichika. Like there's a dark kind of parallel here, if you will.
Well, and that's why the love story between the two of them is so important, because it tempers it from just being a master-servant kind of relationship.
Right.
Yeah. Although another kooky, crazy theory. All right. I think this is way less likely than even the idea of Shichika being a sword. But it's that, what's the guy's name? Emonzamon. Yes, Mr. Badass that we got this episode.
I mean, he's been in the episode
he's
for a while.
Right. But what if he was Shikizaki Kiki? Ninja clan that's been around for that is super old but isn't around anymore.
I think we're mixing up some things here. I'm also not super strong on confidence with regards to the lore here, so maybe.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not either. Because the show is so silly that it took a while for me to realize that I was supposed to take the lore seriously.
Yeah.
Rather than it just being here's a meta thing because we have 12 MacGuffins we need to do and their swords and okay, here we go.
I mean, it kind of is, right?
It still kind of is that, but it's the whole two different things at the same time.
Yeah, classic.
Isin,
but also the fact that he did notice the guns as being.
He did, but he didn't.
Swords
but he didn't mention it, which is fun.
He didn't mention it. And that's probably because he's learning a little bit to kind of wait on his master to kind of give him the orders of what to do with this.
There are times when it's not good to speak up.
Yeah, exactly. And also there's times where there's times specifically where people will notice something. And then they'll wait. What is my brain shorting out here? There are times when you'll notice something, but the point that you notice it and kind of, that they didn't bring it up, kind of can be information where you kind of look back to wait and see how she kind of handles that. Like hold the information close to your chest.
Yeah.
Wait to see how Togame kind of responds to it once she comes to that conclusion.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say to see how. Okay, gotcha. I thought you were talking about how Hite, if I believe that's her name, would have responded to the whole idea of the swords and how she talks about them. Although I think that was after she mentioned them.
That is after, yeah.
It's after she mentioned them. It sort of draws his awareness to him. He might not have sensed them if not for that. And then suddenly, as he's leaving, he's like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, I did sense something.
Yeah, no, those are,
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to throw out the idea that the reason why Hite sent her to this whole thing here was just to deal with the doll and maybe to rattle their relationship a little bit. But there's no workshop actually underneath the lake at all. She's just absolutely sending them on a wild goose chase to slow them down.
Okay, I do love the idea of the next episode opening with a Bakano style Isaac and Miria like time lapse of years.
Yeah. There's a million holes in the lake.
Right, exactly.
Where's this workshop? I don't know. I've been looking everywhere. Don't dig deeper. What do you think that maybe the girl that Hite doesn't like you, right?
Right.
So she's trying to help you by sending us here.
I'm just.
And we've been here for a month now. Yeah. We haven't found,
Oi, Isaac, kun nandai, Miria.
Yeah, exactly. That's the energy that they have sometimes.
Yep.
Now, clearly, there's an actual hierarchy in this kind of relationship.
There's a hierarchy in this relationship.
But
although you could say that, but Isaac definitely tries to keep there from being a hierarchy. Miria is very much like puppy dog following after him.
That is true.
But yeah,
But yeah, I'm going to throw out the idea that I don't think there is a workshop there. If it is, it's there's no way you're going to find it.
I mean, what if?
Because it's buried. It's just destroyed.
Right. There was that part.
Go waste time over there while we deal with our own shit.
Well, or they found something that was and very the gold was actually a very important part of the workshop, and they just got rid of it, So they're oh fuck, the workshop isn't anywhere, and it's actually no, there wouldn't be much left of the workshop other than a steel strongbox,
Yeah, supposedly have the headquarters of a legendary swordsman. Now, obviously, Byoregu is protecting something, but there could be. Yeah, there could be something else there. But yeah, he did bring up Lake Fuyo being the location of a sword.
Oh, and that's nice.
That's how she knew that there was at least going to be a sword there.
Right, that she wasn't completely throwing them for a loop. But I also like this because that confirms something that I was wait a minute, that seemed kind of odd. Didn't they get info about some of the other swords? Yes, they did, but she's not telling her that.
Yeah.
She's saying, yeah, we don't know anything about the other swords, so can you give us something, you know?
Right.
Which strokes her ego and everything of like, yes, I shall deign to give them,
she didn't ask for
some
help
bit of information.
Even. No, Hite called her over and was like, I have info to help you.
That's true. That's true.
But,
also, right. I love that, like, as soon as we start to get the vibe of, like, wait a minute, this Maniwa guy, so he should be dying, like, sometime around, okay, yep, right now, okay.
Yep, he's done. Yep.
That was wonderful.
But yeah, I'm starting to like Hite more as a character after this episode, because I think I'm starting to get her a little bit.
Yeah, she was kind of just a presence in the background in the other episodes, but now we've actually been properly introduced to her, I feel like.
Yeah, it's the contrast from the way that she interacts with Togame to Emonzemon.
Right.
Yeah, and Emonzemon just got shot up into the higher ranks. So there we go.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.